This is a simple tutorial to get you started with rope flow. We're going to go through the 3 level 1 patterns. Super simple, but sometimes they can be tricky to feel the momentum. So I'm going to give you some tips on how you can get into this practice, get into that flow. The first thing that's going to really set you up for success with rope flow is understanding that starting position. So I like to just find an athletic stance, a little break in the ankles, a little break in the knees, a little break in the hips, and then nice long spine through the posture. Once we got that established, know that the rope is going to move. So your body's going to move. And when that happens, we're going to feel some weight transfer. But we don't want to be super out of control with it all over the place. Maybe that's some style you can add later on. But to start, keep things really small. So that first pattern is the one that I'm doing. I'm going to cross one hand over the other, and I'm simply going to go overhand roll. So one on the right side, one on the left side. Doing my best to stay balanced. You can see the weight shift. I've got this nice little bounce side to side through my eyes, and I'm finding something, at least at this park, about 50 yards away, a tree to stare at. That's going to help me stay a little bit more balanced. Whenever we go through this, it's always good to go with that other side. So other wrist on top, one on each side. I'm going over. So that overhand roll. Now, with all this stuff, you can come into a split stance. So if my right foot's forward, I'm going to go left wrist on top. So I'm kind of throwing over. And this single overhand roll is really nice out of the split stance. You can find a nice little flow with this. You get a little action through the backside of the body. Just think big butt. And this is going to be a position that you want to get strong in, and you want to get rhythmic, connected, coordinated out of that split stance. How much stuff do we do out of the split stance? A lot. So switching that wrist on top, same thing. Just going over that overhand roll in that split stance. So left foot forward, right wrist on top. That's the first pattern. You could spend a lot of time just logging reps, getting a sense of that momentum, that rhythm of the rope. We've got that underhand roll. So now, if I show you from the side, I've still got that athletic position. I'm going to take that rope under, right? I'm going to go ahead and throw that rope under, and it's going to come over on the other side. Same thing. I've got like a tree about 40 yards away. I can kind of feel that rhythm of the rope, and it's like a scoop under, right? Kind of throwing that hand, dipping the shoulder, weight transfer, finding that rhythm. What you're going to notice here is I'm not crossing those hands, okay? This is going to feel a lot more natural than the other one, to just kind of keep those hands together, side to side. We've got one more. If I'm facing you and I'm rolling the rope forward, then if I turn, I go with the momentum of the rope, I end up facing this way. This is the propeller. You're just propelling the rope in this plane of motion. It's going to be one wrist on top, and then I can follow that rope into that overhand roll. Let's take that overhand roll into the propeller on the other side. So when the rope comes over to this side, propeller, and then I just follow the momentum of the rope into that underhand. So that's how we keep the rope going. You see me turning earlier and having to stop, right? Well, if you connect all 3 of those patterns, you don't have to stop. You can just simply keep rolling. And you can see I'm incorporating one more thing that I'm going to show you today, which is multiple spins or rolls out of that direction. So let's say I'm going overhand roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Notice how that outside arm or that outside wrist is throwing across the body, right? So throw across, throw across. You can see I'm feeding into that, loading through the back pocket. This is called the Matador's wheel. A really fun rhythmic move. I love doing this to music, whether it's nice and slow or something that's a little bit quicker. You can do the same thing with that underhand roll. And this would be more of that Millie rock dance. So 1, 2, throw, 1, 2, throw, 1, 2, throw, 1, 2, throw. So I'm underhand throwing, and that's just feeding me into the next side. So notice how I'm loading on this side. When I throw, now I'm loading on this side. Throw, 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 throw. And right there, that's what kept me busy for about the first 2 months of practicing rope flow. Stick with it, play around with that propeller, that overhand roll, that underhand roll, and start trying to connect them together. You'll get a feel for it. Follow the rhythm of the rope, the momentum. It's a lot of fun. That's all I got for you. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I will see you in the next one. Stay smooth.